Hey guys, how y'all doing tonight? Hello, hello. Came in so quickly I didn't have a chance to see who came in first. Hey, what's up? I guess I should turn my light on a little bit more here. It's getting dark here. Hi. Good, good. Tell me what time it is where you're watching, just to change things up a bit. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Oil Peeps. Hi, Crystal. You guys have your kids in bed yet? I just got mine in bed, but I'm not sure she's going to stay in there, so hopefully she won't interrupt us, but I guess if she does, it won't be a huge deal. 6:30 in El Paso, 7:30, 8:30. Maybe some of you are on the West Coast or in Europe. I love seeing when somebody puts, 1 a.m. or something, then I know they're in Australia or somewhere further. Houston, hi. 7:30. Awesome, awesome. Well, we've got a lot of people in here. Hey guys, we got, 120. It keeps bouncing back and forth. So I wanted to talk to you about one small tip, but first let's do a little housekeeping. So if you're new to Periscope, you just need to tap, tap, tap on the screen if you're enjoying my scopes to show me that you are enjoying it. And just keep doing that. I love the chocolate hearts. I love seeing all the different colors of the rainbow. So thank you for that. And you can share this with your followers by swiping from left to right or from bottom to top if you have an Android. So you can share with them and let them know that this is a good scope to watch. And you can also, if you do from left to right, you can also follow me right there. So if you're new, it's 8 a.m. from Indonesia. Awesome. I think you're the one who's watching from furthest away. If you are trying to comment and it says the broadcast is too full, you can also swipe from left to right and say share on Twitter, and then you can just delete all the text that Periscope fills in there, and you can just put at HMadeMommy and then a space and then just write whatever comment you want, and I will go ahead and respond after this scope to your questions and comments. So you can keep commenting even if you can't comment in the broadcast. Is it saying that to some folks that you can't comment? Because we've got well over 200 people in here. Thank you guys. If you shared, please type in the word shared so I can thank you. And if you are watching my scope for the first time and you haven't followed me yet, then type in the number 1 so I can welcome you as well. Thanks guys for sharing. Thank you, Craftastic. Thank you, Jennifer. Up to, well, it kind of depends, and not in all scopes. I've run into this problem before. Shared, thank you. Welcome, guys. Welcome, all of you newbies. Are you guys just new to Periscope or just new to my scopes? I want y'all to understand how important Periscope is going to be for you in this, just now, going forward, from this point forward, how important it is. And I want to talk to you about one small change that you can do and how you can leverage this tool to basically do some pretty amazing things. So the vision for Young Living, if you are with Young Living, vision is to get oils in every home across the world. So how can you have more impact? Sure, you can be inviting people and having classes in your home, and I can't tell you how many times that I have heard from people, oh, I have a bunch of friends in New York, but I live in Wisconsin, and, are you going to be in New York anytime soon? And then maybe you can have them to one of your classes. So how come that sounds crazy now? Give me one good reason why that has just been erased from your list of excuses. Because of Periscope. So this amazing tool is going to change everything. Everything. I am going to be doing 101 classes on Periscope. Yes, exactly, because it allows us to be anywhere. So how many of you watching right now, we have almost 300 people in here, by the way. How many of you watching, Skype is good, but I think Periscope just changes the game completely. So exactly, boom, right? So how many of you watching are hosting classes regularly to get the word out about how amazing our Young Living products are? How many of you? If you are, I want you to type in the word I'm awesome. Those 2 words, I'm awesome. And then we will know that you are hosting classes regularly in your home. I want to know about people who are hosting classes, physically talking in your home at least once or twice a week. I'm awesome. So many people are typing that I'm awesome. That means that you are letting a lot of people know about the oils. But not all of your friends live in your city, right? So we've gone to Facebook and we're doing Facebook classes, but I still think people want to see you. And I don't know if you guys realize, but I'm a blogger, Homemade Mommy, homemademommy.net, and most of you did not know me at all or that I was a person. I had a blog up, you could read it, but you didn't know who I was. And I knew that to grow my business past gold with Young Living and to be able to share with even more people, I got a lot of people to see my recipes, but they really didn't understand about Young Living till they watched me do a class. And last May, I did my first live stream class and about 2,000 people watched, or 4,000, I can't even remember. And that is what people wanted to see. They want to see a class. So a Facebook event, while good, I don't think it has as much impact as Periscope. So I really think that this is a way to kind of erase those excuses and to invite friends that aren't local to you to attend your classes every week and to do them on Periscope. So you're sitting there, you've got your script, you've got your oils out, and all you need to do is just hold your phone or have someone hold your phone if you don't have a tripod. But I do have a scope from a few weeks ago that explains all the little tools you need to get to do a Periscope, and I'll post it again somewhere easy for y'all to get to. But if you think that people aren't going to watch, then you're crazy, because they will. And all you got to do is just teach them how to do it. When I first started doing Periscope a couple of weeks ago, a month ago, whenever it was, the beginning of July, you guys weren't on. I taught y'all how to use it. It took some time, but now we've got 300 people watching here. So it takes some time. It takes some focus, just like anything else. It takes consistency. But if you are having classes in your house every week, then think of the impact you're going to have if your friends can watch you from another city. Huge. So I'm going to take some questions now. So there's an issue with voice and picture matching now with you. How do you improve that? I don't know about that. Whenever I'm watching, I don't have that issue. You're awesome. Agape oils. Yes. Hi. So, yes, you can just watch the replay later. Exactly, Alyssa. So how do you get your friends to get on Periscope? How did I get you on Periscope? Galahan. So you tell people about it. So you need to send an email to your friends that you're on Periscope. But I got to tell you, at convention, I had so many people coming up to me telling me that they have watched my scopes. And guess what demographic they were in? They weren't under 25. They were actually over 55. Most of the people that came up to me were women over the age of 55. So if they can figure out how to use Periscope, then your friends can too. So you were already here, but a friend shared my scope. So exactly, when you are doing a Periscope, yeah, I know, right? Or maybe they were just nice. You were one of them. Maybe they were just the ones that were nice enough to walk up to me and to tell me and thank me for doing my scopes. I don't know. But it made me realize that, this is a really easy tool and anyone can figure it out. Anyone. So there's really no excuse, because you can log in with a phone number. I mean, you don't even need to have a Twitter account. I know a lot of people are like, I don't know how to use Twitter. I don't like Twitter. You don't have to know how to use Twitter. You don't even have to know how to do anything. You just download the app and you sign in with a phone number and you have an account and you can watch whatever you want, right? It's only good for 24 hours. So yes, on Periscope, it's only up for 24 hours, but this could be good for you, for your classes, because your friends are going to need to watch that day. They won't have this mentality that, oh, I can go on YouTube and watch whenever, because guess what? When you can watch whenever, you're not going to watch. So I do save all of my scopes on Catch Me. Catch.me/HMadeMommy is where all of my scopes are. So the YouTube option I don't think is really great at all, because when you upload it to YouTube, it has those weird black stripes on the side and it looks like you're talking to yourself and it's really awkward. But Catch Me is great because it shows all the comments and it kind of keeps it integrated so that you don't look like a crazy person. It's Catch with a K. And if you guys all, right after this scope, go on a web browser, either on your phone, it's not an app. If you go to catch.me on your phone or on your computer browser and just type it in and then just say to log in with Twitter. So you do need to be on Twitter. You can't, this is for power scopers here, you don't want to be logged in with a phone. If you are on Twitter and you go to Catch Me, it'll take you less than 10 seconds to set it up to where it actually catches your scopes automatically and you don't have to download or upload or do any of those weird things. And yes, it is free, Kathy Post. So that is a great, I did already. Thanks, Oil Peeps. Yes, exactly. Don't worry about them. You can block someone in this scope. You basically just type or just touch the comment. So in that note, I touched on the nasty comment and then I just blocked them. So yes, it does it automatically, Sunny Day Oils. Totally easy. You never have to think about it again until maybe you need to update your Periscope app. Maybe it didn't catch something and then it'll do it exactly right. So the point is, though, I think that it's fine if you don't even do Catch for classes because you want to create that sense of urgency that they watch it live with you so that they can ask you questions and be a part of the community watching live so that they are a part of your class, which is really the point of doing classes in person anyway. So what if you get a stranger watching? How do you announce contact info? Well, you guys have heard me do that. So the tool that I'm using to help me with this, and that maybe some of you guys who are growing with Young Living might want to take a look at, is leadpages.net. Leadpages.net, and this will allow you to set up what's called a lead digit. And for all of you out there who follow are following me on Periscope but don't know much about my blog, I'm going to tell you how to do this, and then you're going to see how you can do this as well. So you can text the word HM News to the number 33444, and you will get a text right back that will allow you to send your email in, and you can opt in to my newsletter. Okay? So I set up another lead digit where you can text the word YLEO101 to the number 33444, and it will opt you into my free email series online that will send you an email every few days that will teach you about Young Living. So you guys can do the same thing. And if you are teaching a class and a stranger comes in, then basically you can just tell them a shortened version of your sign-up link. So my sign-up link to get started is bit.ly/, and this one, mine's kind of hard because I have capitals in here, so I don't like this one so much. I'm going to set up another lead page for this eventually, but HM Essential Oils with all of those words, with all of the H and the M and the E and the O capitalized. See, this was pre-Periscope when I set up my sign-up link. I might need to set up another one that has all lowercase. So, but I'm going to set up a lead digit where you can text to get my sign-up link. So you just send your email, you get my sign-up link. Now I've got your email. You can also do that for giveaways. So you can say giveaway, text the word giveaway to whatever your number is, and you will be able to grab an email address and be able to text them and get their info for a giveaway. Leadpages.net. So that was a little more advanced for my advanced users watching. But the point is, for those who are just kind of dabbling with this and you're new to Periscope and you've never done a scope, but you do teach classes in your home every week, I encourage you to just scope your class. Just have a friend hold the phone and scope your class to your friends that do not live in your city, or maybe your friends that, yes, leadpages.net. So, how long do the catch posts stay up? They stay up indefinitely. They're always there. You can look at all of my scopes since I started using Catch. So Catch.me is a new service. It just came out. Holistic Mama, I just explained what Lead Pages was, so you can go back and watch the replay. Yeah, exactly. It's exciting. So does Lead Pages Net explain how to do it? Yes, they have tons of webinars, tons of templates. It's very easy to use, and you don't even need a blog to do it. Can you delete your scopes? Yes, and you can delete your catches too, Kathy. So can you imagine the impact that you will have if you are scoping your classes versus just doing in-home classes? I think it will be huge. So I'm going to do a class on, I'm just going to announce it right now. I'm going to do my first 101 scope class on, I think I'm going to do on Friday night, so we can do a girls' night in. And you guys can see how I do things there. How do you go about fielding questions during the class? Well, how do you go about fielding questions with people sitting on your sofa? I want you to answer that. It's not a rhetorical question. How do you guys answer your questions and keep everybody on track in the classes that you have at home? You would do the same thing with Periscope. So it's just another question that you have. Yeah, you hold questions for different times. You don't have 250 people on your sofa. Well, I call that, let's file that under, it's a good problem to have, right? So normally while I'm doing a class in my live streams, I don't answer the questions while I'm talking. I ask people to just, save the questions till the end and to just comment and know that I'm not going to respond to them right away. And I think it's all just setting expectations when you actually are starting your class. So, hey guys, I've got a bunch of people in the room here, and we've got, 10 people watching on Periscope, and I want to make sure that people watching on Periscope know that I'm going to go through this and that I'll save any kind of comments or questions till the end. Would love to hear, any stories you have or comments that you have, and I'll point some of them out as I go through it. If you want to enter into my raffle so that you can participate with the folks that are sitting here in my house watching, then, opt in through my little text option that I just told you guys about, and you will be able to be entered in the giveaway too. How do we find this scope again? Would love to share with my upline. So you can find all my scopes at catch.me/hmademommy. Yes, so Friday I'll do a 101 scope, so it'll be about 45 minutes long, and I'll do a pretty quick one, a shortened version. And if you are in Austin, then you can come and be here in person. Someone just asked a question about MailChimp, but I missed the question. It's not really that complicated, but I've been playing around with it. It's actually pretty easy. H-Made Mommy, yes, that's right. And you can swipe to the right and follow me exactly. Yay. You can also copy the link from the scope if you don't want to go to catch.me. If you share the scope with her, you can actually share with her right now if she's a follower of you on Periscope. Do I use MailChimp for my email series? Yes, I do. I do. Any other questions? I just think this one small change is going to change your business this entire fall and winter busy season, and now is the time to do it. So if you are comfortable enough to do classes at home, then you should be comfortable enough to scope it to a few more people. You're not going to get, 250 people in there on your first scope. This is the first time I've ever had 250 people watching one of my Periscopes. So it'll take you some time to get up to that point. You're welcome. How do we scope after it's finished? How do we share a scope after it's finished, not live on an Android? You just swipe from bottom to top on an Android or from left to right on the iOS, and you'll see an option to copy the link, and the link is copied and you can paste it into an email or into Facebook to share it there. Did someone have another question? You want to type that in again? I missed it. Thanks for the hearts, by the way. I appreciate it. And if you were new to my scopes and enjoyed it, then you can swipe from left to right and click to follow me by just clicking the little plus sign. Yes, you should totally do a 101 scope. Yep, a Holistic Mama, that's right. You just need to swipe from bottom to top. If they follow a lot of people and give lots of hearts, they may get a lot in their Periscope. Yes, that's true. That's true. Praying for bravery, Kathy Post. You know, it's so easy. You're just talking to your phone. I mean, really, you could do a scope class before you even have a class of people in your house. You can't even see them. You can just see the hearts tapping and the comments. So I said so much, you're kind of lost. We'll just take it one step at a time. Okay, guys. Well, remember what Gary said at convention about giving things a try? So I want everybody who's watching right now to try to stand up. This was the example he used, and it was great. So everyone try to stand up. How many of you guys are standing up right now? Probably not many of you, because when you try to do something, you generally don't do it. You have to actually just do it. You either stand up or you don't. You don't try to stand up. You stand up or you don't. So so don't try to do this. Just do it. You guys have the ability right now to click on that little broadcast button and to type something in, Essential Oils 101 class, or right now, just do it, exactly. And let people know that you're on Periscope. So I want all of you who are watching right now to go over to Facebook and to post, hey, this is my handle on Periscope. Please follow me, because I'm going to start doing classes regularly to teach you how to be healthy. And I'm going to teach you about how I make food, healthy food in my kitchen. I'm going to talk about being healthy and well, how I stay healthy during the winter season, how I don't have to take my kids to the doctor, how I can make my own beauty products, how I live a non-toxic lifestyle and I've replaced my laundry detergent and my dish soap, how I do all these things. I'm going to be sharing about that, and you're going to be able to hear from me talk about that if you follow me on Periscope at whatever and give them your Periscope handle. Is your copy link right now? How do you send to a friend? If I copy a link, just copy and then do Control or Command P to paste in an email and send it to them, and they can watch it. What time on Friday? Not sure yet. I will let you guys know, though. It'll be Friday night. Girls' night in. We'll have a pajama party on Periscope. You guys can watch me do a class on Periscope so you can see. It'll be Friday evening, night, after I get my kiddo to bed. On a phone to share the link. Same thing. You just paste. I don't know what kind of phone you have, Team Get Spoiled, so you're just going to have to Google it, how to paste from your phone. Okay, fun. Yes. Yay, it will be fun. And maybe I will have a way for you guys to text in to enter into the raffle, or I will have you tweet, and you could also have people do that. So if you logged in to Periscope with a Twitter account, how many of you guys logged in with a Twitter account? Type in Twitter, and if you logged in with your phone, type in phone. I just want to kind of gauge how many of y'all did it with a phone versus Twitter. Twitter, phone, Twitter. Okay, so kind of a mix. So if you did it with Twitter, you're going to have a few more features here to where you can tell people to tweet you, which is kind of nice for giveaways because they can tweet you for the giveaway, and in Catch you can actually click to respond to people if they, if you have a stranger come in to watch your class and that's your cold market and you want to be able to contact them. With Catch Me, you can contact them by clicking on their comment, and then you can direct message them or DM them on Twitter. So I think I'm going to have to do a more detailed class about this for some of y'all that are more advanced. If you're interested in that, just give me a thumbs up right now. Give me a thumbs up because there's a lot to this, but I think it'll be good for those power users. But if you're not a power user and you just, yes, if you're not a power user and this is totally over your head, don't worry about it. Just all you need to do is just scope your 101 classes. That's step one. So we all have to start somewhere. Baby steps. Start with step one. But if you are a power user, then I'll give you some more tips too. You'll see how I do everything in my class on Friday. So watch and learn on Friday how you can have people tweet you. Actually, you guys can tweet me right now. Swipe from left to right, and you'll see the share button. So tell me if you see the share button. If you see the word, the share button, type in share. Click on the share button and then say tweet this. Share this on Twitter, I think is what it says. Share on Twitter. And when you click on that, then it's gonna fill in a lot of stuff for you. So just highlight it and click select all from your phone, and then just delete it, and then type in @HMadeMommy space, and then type in yay, I learned how to do this, and tweet me that right now. On Android, you're gonna swipe from bottom to top, and you'll see the same share button. So share on Twitter @HMadeMommy, and then type in I just learned how to do this, and that way you can have folks tweet you while you're doing your scope, and they never have to leave your scope or miss listening to you. So how many of y'all were able to do that? Yeah, it's only if you logged in with Twitter. I think if you logged in with a phone number, you're not going to be able to do that, but I bet you can link it to your Twitter account at some point because Periscope is owned by Twitter. So that's how you can be more of a power user. Yay, got it. Awesome. So you can do little giveaways that way and follow up with people that way, which is great. And then the other power user option is to go to lead pages and set up a lead digit. So we'll have to do another scope on lead digits, and I'll show you guys how to do it from my computer so you can actually see. So glad you guys are interested in that. Any other questions before we sign off for the night? Who here is going, oh my gosh, my battery is draining so bad. Who here is going to do a scope class now with me next week? Anyone? Anyone? Hi, you tweeted nothing happened. Oh, God, it can do it, but I know now when you log in from Twitter. That's right. Sounds great. You want to. If you want to, then you just kind of need to do it. So conscious language here, definitely do it. Next week, I want to slam Periscope with some Essential Oils 101 classes because the peeps on Periscope need to learn about oils. Otherwise, they are going to keep telling us to, all these horrible things. These trolls have nothing better to do. We should get them oily, don't you think? It seems really doable, exactly. So good. I am excited. I know a lot of you are still on summer vacation. Can you Periscope from a laptop? No, you can't. You need to Periscope from your phone. So it's really much easier because your friend can just hold your phone and you don't even really have to tell anyone you're doing it. But I think it's kind of fun to do it. So how many of y'all have ever had a class that someone didn't show up to physically at your house? How many of you have ever had a class where you haven't had anyone show? You? Yes. Yep. Okay. Me too. So you get a little tripod. I'll do another scope about all my oily gear, all of my Periscope gear. So if you never had a class, come on, Jenny Wren, you need to have a class. So all of us have had people not show up. So now, instead of just sitting there and not sure what to do with your time, you can just scope your class anyway. The people watching on Periscope aren't going to know that you don't have anyone sitting there with you in your home, and you will always have people at your class if you Periscope it. And it will give you good practice. So even if you don't have anyone new watching, maybe we're the ones just watching, then you're practicing doing your classes, and you're going to get lots of love for that. So, and lots of hearts and lots of support. So I think that you guys should totally do that. Just scope it anyway, and don't worry about people not showing up, because on Periscope they can always show up, because maybe the person you invited couldn't get a babysitter and she really wanted to come. Now you're scoping it and she can come. So that's exciting. How do you set up your phone with no one to help you? You Google it, and there are lots of YouTube videos out there that will show you how to do all kinds of things with your phone. It's really, really great. This thing called Google, it's really my best friend. I can't get in to actually post on Twitter. Probably because you logged in with your phone number, T Madamo. That's probably why. So it's only for the Twitter peeps out there who logged in with Twitter. That's the functionality for them. Okay, so who's with me next week? Give me your most excited emojis to do this next week because it's going to be so awesome. All of your friends who have little babies at home who say they can't ever get out of the house to come to your house for a class can now come and watch you on their phone with Periscope in their bed while they're nursing. Yay, hallelujah. Yay. Awesome, awesome. Oh, I'm a Longhorn. That's where I got my degree. Hook 'em. Yay, you'll definitely be doing it. I'm excited for you, Amanda. From our 7-year-old. Thank you. Oh, that's a troll. Okay, you're out of here. Oh, I missed him. Ah, you guys are scoping too quickly and I can't get rid of the troll. There, I got him. Bye. Yay. How do you block trolls? You just click on the nasty comment and then you block them and they're goodbye. So, did you guys know, I'm just going to give you one last tidbit here because we got a lot of people still watching, that it took Twitter 24 months to get to 1 million users on Twitter. It took 10 months for Facebook to get to 1 million users. And it took Periscope like 4 days to get to 1 million users or something crazy like that. So, yeah. Periscope is now 4 months in and they are at 10 million users. So this is very exciting and they're putting in a lot of great new functionality. We're going to be able to do landscape periscopes now, and we're going to be able to likely fast forward and rewind on replays. Yeah, 10 million people are on Periscope now. So, in the past month of my just being on it, it's crazy. I can't believe how many of you guys are jumping on. Yeah, this tool is here to stay. And I think you can do classes just last minute because it's going to notify people that you're on. Yes. Yay for landscape, I know. They're going to get a lot more great features, and I know that their number one priority, I heard today, because one of the founders did a scope today and gave an update, and their number one priority is keeping those trolls out so that we don't have to hear about all those nasty things. Okay. Yes, totally better than Skype because you're going to pick up people who are new in your cold market. How should I do my classes, Justin? You need to contact your upline and they will be able to teach you how to do classes. So go into your virtual office. If anyone on here doesn't know who their upline is, go into your virtual office and click on your account and you will be able to see who your upline silver is and who your upline diamond is, and they will be able to help you. I have never used Meerkat, nor will I, because Twitter owns Periscope now, and so it's going to be where the critical mass is. Yes. So, we need to scratch and sniff screen for the oils. Yes. That is the one drawback, but you're just going to have to send your friends some samples. Yes. Theo has a PowerPoint to read too. Yes, so there's a lot under member resources in your virtual office that will help you with classes. And your upline can help you too. Yeah, this is so much better than someone staring at a PowerPoint in a webinar, really. Isn't it, guys? You guys would rather see me than a boring PowerPoint, right? You don't need the PowerPoint. You just need your voice. You need your passion. People need to see you. They need to see you, and they need to see that you love your oils and how you use them. They don't need to see a PowerPoint. That's boring. I'm sorry, but it is. Okay, guys, have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow, I'm sure, with some more scopes, but I will definitely see you Friday night. Okay, so I will do a scope tomorrow again about all of my fun scope tools that you can buy, like this microphone and my tripod and things like that, so that you can get those things too. But please don't worry about getting those things until you've done at least one class and you see that you like it, until you get, some people on. And if you don't post on your Facebook page that you're doing Periscope, then you shouldn't be worrying about, microphones and all those kinds of things. So one step at a time, guys. Just learn how to click that broadcast button and learn how to do a Periscope and learn how to tell your friends that you're on Periscope and to follow you, because you're going to be doing classes on there and teaching them about healthy lifestyle. So, have a good night, guys. I will see you later. Thanks for joining. And if you were new to my scope and you want to follow me, you can click follow right now. And you can also share it by copying the link. Bye.